Moving on to the NFC West, a old school rivalry. The San Francisco 49ers, they're heading to Seattle. The Niners are going to be 2.5 point favorites as they go on the road. 43.5 is our over under, minus 140 on the money line for the Niners, plus 120 for the Seahawks. Raider Jim, your thoughts? San Francisco, 2.5 point favorites as they travel to Seattle.
Oh, I've got the wrong game up.
Oh, which one do you want to go to?
No, that's fine. I had for some reason I had Detroit, and I see
Yeah,
what I
that's
did.
the next one. Yeah.
Yep, I hit that. That's okay. Let's go Seattle, San Francisco. I think it's we said it last year, and I am not at all making sport of anybody who is injury prone. But my goodness, we said, okay, Christian McCaffrey, how many games before he's done? And my goodness, the guy is just injury prone, but you still open up and read the previews for the 49ers. And what do they say? Boy, they're strong, and Christian McCaffrey's ready to go. Easy, kids. Easy. You almost can't count on him. You can count on a few good games before he gets banged up. But how is San Francisco going to look? I think against Seattle, they're going to be okay. Seattle's defense is fair. They're not excellent. They're not going to be excellent this year, and that's going to play to the advantage of the 49ers. Of course, I wiped out the entire line here. So
I
we
got
have what is
San Francisco 2.5 point favorites. The over under is 43.5.
2.5, 43.5. Yeah, you know what? I think definitely San Francisco is going to cover on this one. They got a defense that's coming in fairly strong. Seattle's got some regrouping to do. They get Sam Darnold back there, which is not a bad guy to have. He's a good guy. He's been around, and he's definitely proven himself throughout his career. But this is a new setting, new surroundings. I don't think he's going to have success game one right out the gate. Give it till, week 3, week 4, and they start getting a little more in sync with their cadence and ability to get everything out there and make it click. Give me the 49ers to take this one. And I'm sorry, the over under again was
43.5.
43.5. Yeah, and I would go under on this one. I don't see it being a shootout. I know if it's raining like it was, if it starts to rain just a little bit and that field's slippery, we're going to be lucky if we see 35 points in this one.
Yeah, I mean, I could even be the guy with San Francisco's offense. Obviously, the injury issue will always be kind of a dark cloud, or, a cloud at least over Christian McCaffrey and the Niners. I wonder if the bigger question mark is the Brock. They have put their trailer to the Brock Purdy wagon, and I'm not saying that's the wrong decision, but he seems to me that it's a very easy correlation when you look and that team is fully healthy. Brock Purdy looks really good. That team is not healthy. Brock Purdy does not. And again, that's where we go back to the injury issue. So, it's easy for me to say, oh, well, as long as everyone's healthy, Brock Purdy will be fine. Like, you could say that for pretty much any quarterback. But I feel like for Brock Purdy, it seems to be magnified, and maybe it is just because it is Christian McCaffrey. With that being said, though, I do like San Francisco, and you could also make the case that, look, this is probably the healthiest Christian McCaffrey is going to be all season, is in this game. So that is something to keep in mind. And again, we don't ever wish injury upon anybody, but when we're talking about gambling, we're talking about betting angles, injuries are a top 3 angle that you need to take into account. But I do like San Francisco. I mean, I love a minus 2.5 point spread. Come on now, give me a last second field goal and everyone's happy. And then I am going to go over, but this is just another one. I do think we could see San Francisco maybe pull away late, and 24-20 gets me home, and not crazy. So I will go over there, but again, I don't feel good about any of these picks this early, but I would kind of say the spread side of things would make me feel a lot more comfortable than the over under. And again, Raider Jim, you mentioned, I mean, when it comes to Seattle, you just kind of have to expect that you're going to have at least 15 to 20 minutes of rain minimum at some point. That's probably the best way to go about it. So that could also keep it under, especially if we're right on that edge going forward. But, and you know, the other part of it too, just throwing it out there, and this isn't necessarily for this game, but for others is, I mean, the ability of kickers to make 50, 55-yard field goals look like chip shots. It might start to affect some of these over-under numbers because it does get a little crazy when you're like, oh, they just got over midfield, and it's like, oh, they're kicking it. Oh, wow, he could have made that from 5 yards more. So that might need to change upstairs, but not quite yet. But